Hey Dangerlings, it's the Danger Master. We've actually got a cool thing for you. If you've never joined our Patreon before, we've got loads of extra shows on there. You can listen to Danger Things, Danger Games, Danger Files. I'm just saying words with danger in them. It's where we play other role-playing games, basically. We've got loads of cool stuff on there. If you've never listened to it before, we've got a deal for you. You can get a 7-day free trial if you go to patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. There's an option there that you can subscribe for 7 days and you get full access to that. You can listen to all the bonus shows. And if you still like it, you can stay as a patron. You can keep listening to all the new stuff that we're going. And it's getting progressively better because we're learning how not to be bad at these things. 7 days, patreon.com/dangerclubpodcast. Enjoy, we love you.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
I have an arrest warrant for Bubba Von Hoops.
Bubba uses his long-nosed form feet. I just messaged him and say, hold it down, yeah?
Well, in that case, could you give him a job?
Felder, leave it alone.
I'm holding it down.
My name is Detective Inspector Scrotadilla.
It's the Umbracana. It's Ika's play.
That's our friends.
You sent a couple of people to go scare off the scammers that ended up killing Gillette's parents.
You see that it is a picture of Bubba with it says wanted at the top.
The adventure continues now.
Timer is turned. Lunch is eaten. Oh, what a bunch of chubby piggies we are after that. I'm very full. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast. I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
Ziggy piggy, ziggy piggy.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
Oh, I said I promised to hold on to this until next week.
Please do.
I'll tell you who isn't a chubby piggy is Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Okay.
I know we're talking about awful people here, but it's gone. We started talking about it the other day, the other hour, and I said I'd hold on to it, right? So listen, it's apparently Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are having this fight.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, did you look out? What are you doing singing then?
Harmony.
But Holly was all over this story, and it made me go like, what is happening with the world?
Yeah, it's
like
sad.
just because, like, why?
Yeah, it's
why?
sad.
Why not?
This is Robbie Williams and Liam Gallagher all over again, isn't it?
Get Bill Gates.
Does anyone
in
remember
there,
that? No one remember that?
It's John Favreau in Friends all over again, isn't it?
Hey, right.
Do you know what they should do? They should do a cross promotion with WWE. Get like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, what's his name?
Bezos.
Bezos.
Oh yeah, Bezos. Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed fucking quiet, isn't it?
And then they all just fight it out in the ring.
So the thing is about WWE is that no one really gets, well, I mean, they do, but accidentally hurt. Whereas I think most people quite want to see Zuckerberg and Musk get really hurt. Right. And now I don't know where everyone else is on that, but I was saying to the Danger guys earlier, unfortunately, and I hate myself for it, but I'm starting to have a preference. So now, therefore, my buy-in has happened to this thing. And now I'm looking forward to if the fight happens, and I want Mark Zuckerberg to win the fight because I quite want Elon Musk to get punched over and over again. And that's not good. I'm not proud of that.
Can we have some little bit of background, I think, as to what your reasonings are? So, you take these two humans, and why you've particularly, sort of balanced one way. You've gone the way of Zuckerberg rather than Elon Musk.
Yeah, I know. I like to think I'm trying to do lesser of the two evils, and the fact that how Musk has behaved on everything and how he reacts to everything and what he does to everything. And also, let's face it, like let's not lie about it. There is a slight neo-outright trend going through Twitter X these days. Like that is happening. That has happened. And most of the stuff he tweets is in favor and subtly dog whistling in favor of, kind of Trump leaning and all that kind of shit. So we're getting and I'm not saying that Zuckerberg isn't, I don't know, because he's a bit of an alien. We don't know. He's cleverly quiet because I imagine his people have said, you'll be the opposite to Musk if you just shut up, and that'll be fun for ratings and whatever, and do you want to earn more money? I don't know. But yeah, that's part of the reason why. Also, he's a whiny little baby, and also he talks it up more than Zuckerberg's, which is why I want him to get panelled on the floor. And unfortunately, because they've initiated a conversation where they might have a fight in an MMA thing, which is kind of like legalized, brutality, we are now we as a society have been given a green light to talk and comment about it, which also feels disgusting. Yet here I am.
Also, it's a bit like the opposite of what happens in so many sci-fi things, where it's like the poor people will fight it out amongst themselves. This is the rich people. I don't mind that.
Exactly.
That's sounds okay. Let the rich people beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
That's kind of, for some reason, more palatable.
I love that Mark Zuckerberg seems to be like the plucky underdog. He's like the hero of the common man in this. Do you ever have that where you post on Threads and you're like, that'll show him? You know, you feel I feel like I've just been to a boutique store. Posting on the biggest company in the world.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this fight till today, till someone mentioned it.
You didn't know about it till today?
Didn't know about it till
Because you live on a boat, Colin. He's
gone off grid. He's off grid.
I'm so off grid, man.
That's ironically, that's where they're having a fight.
On my boat.
On your boat.
I think we had,
I'll just tell him to watch out for Kaplan.
Don't want to get cat scratched.
Yeah,
Beat the crap out of each other, but don't get scratched by a cat.
Oh, and if he bites you, oh dear. Yeah, that's how I talk.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned it before, but it's always been in the case of this is never going to happen. And I still don't think it's going to happen. Surely this is just to drive ratings in a really cynical way to get people talking about it on social media. And they're not going to do anything.
Because both of them distract from something.
It's all distraction, like bread and circuses.
All valid.
The world's on fire. But hey, look, these two billionaires are going to maybe fight and have a scrap like in the playground. You're like,
But because they're, it's all totally valid reasons, I would believe these things. Were it not been for the fact that these two are private billionaires who don't really owe anything to like the environment or to any government or to anything like that. So any political, it would have to be them being in the news for bad stuff for them to be like, oh, we've got to do a fight, and then that'll be clever, that'll cover us up, rather than like, oh, let's help cover up, I don't know, Hunter Biden's in fucking thingy recently, or let's help Trump out, or they don't have any allegiance really.
There's no game to it, is there?
Yeah, exactly. So I think they might just want to, and to drive ratings, they're both the most successful.
It's just
people
pure
in
ego.
everybody's got it.
I mean,
Your
it's
fucking ego and
but then again, like, what are people going to comment on? They're going to comment on X, as well as Twitter and Facebook and social media, which is all owned by Meta, which is Facebook, and it's all driving ratings, I'd say.
X
I wouldn't be
is such a
surprised if
shit
they've
name,
they've sat in chairs opposite each other, drinking whiskey, been like, let's say
Such
we're
a
going to
bad
fight.
name.
It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I think that's the root of Scott's anger, really, that they've taken away his beloved Twitter, and now it's X.
I haven't used it in ages, apart from to promote the podcast. That's the only reason I go on.
It's like
I hated Twitter.
It's like if the Danger Club rebranded to like Calm.
Calm Club. Is it calm with a K?
Not even club though. Just calm. Hi, and welcome to the Calm podcast.
Just out of the blue.
Could we be the Danger Calm? Is that right?
No, it's got to be something really.
It's got to be shit.
The safe
Just
calm.
Just calm.
Hi, welcome to Calm.
Like a beige
Hi,
coloured
welcome.
logo, like
What kind of stuff are you guys going to get into? I'm going to sit around, drink some coffee.
The Dangerlings are going to be rebranded to the Calmlings.
Oh my God,
Could our podcast just be us doing yoga? Maybe Bikram yoga, so you can hear the sweat dripping. Because we're not going to talk much.
Drippy, sweaty
Drippy, sweaty podcast.
We already sit in a room and drip sweat every day because we only record in fucking boiling rooms. Oh, well, from a situation that is highly calm to a situation that is anything but, Bubba's return home is going rapidly, terribly off the rails.
Yeah.
It's not been an easy homecoming for Bubs, has it?
No, I feel like I instigated a little bit of it.
Well, you sent me a lot
I
of
sent you a
material.
massive story. I gave you loads of stuff and just said, what about this? What about this? What about this?
Yeah.
You just run with all of it.
Oh, yeah.
Far. It's great. Yeah. And I'm sure there is more to come, which will surprise the rest of the club, which is going to be fun. But like, I don't know really much about it. I just threw out a bunch of ideas and just went, what about it? Because, my brain works like that. I just kind of go, what about this? What about this? What about this? And then, Dan's just like gone, yeah, all right, all of it. Fuck it. Right.
Accepted every single thing.
Yeah.
Were all of them like super complications, like you're wanted for murder?
Yeah, they're all like one-liners, but just a hell of a lot of
Headlines. Colin was just giving Dan headlines. Two disappeared in
wanted
strange
for murder.
And it was all in like one night as well. Like I just sent like
It's been one day,
a barrage of WhatsApps, and then Dan messaged me and said, "Oh, I've got tickets for B Dolan," and he heard nothing from me for months.
Yeah, that was it. Just like it's all about Bubba Bubba now. There is no social life. It is only Bubba. It's my second favourite backstory briefing, next to the one that Drum you sent me for Shania through a series of voice notes while on the train trying to look after the kids. And it was a volume that everyone on the carriage heard Shania's backstory as well.
It's the only way I could do it.
They were beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. Ross, how are you feeling about Folton not being the centre of the plot for the last couple of episodes?
Don't worry, I'll make it.
Yeah, you're going to get back in there.
Yeah, we know you will, mate. I mean, during the break, Dangerlings, Ross turned around and went, "Oh, it's all about Colin." I was like, "Fuck it,
Did he say that? Are you out of your fucking mind? Jesus fucking Christ!
It's because he's been on holiday and he's like, oh, God, I haven't talked about it. I've been with other people.
There you go. That's just a little insight to Ross's mind.
I haven't heard a stepdad talked about my brother or a night hole in at least 3 weeks.
I really enjoyed the Bubba and his two uncles.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Bubba's uncles are great. Yeah.
Bubba's two uncles, yeah.
I was saying actually to Ross in the break that hearing about the uncles reminded me of Uncle Fucker. It's the greatest fucking tune ever written.
Great song.
Do you know what, mate? I was singing it to myself during the break, at the beginning of the break.
Uncle Fucker.
Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker. I was saying, nobody fucks Uncle Fucker.
Yeah, nobody fucks uncles quite like you. That's, what a line.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
And in fact, if any of you have watched the South Park, have done did a sort of 20, maybe 30 year, fuck knows, like sort of reunion thing where Trey Parker comes on the beginning on the piano and goes, "Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker," plays this beautiful tune, and it's so fucking good. I would highly recommend checking it out. It's good, man.
It didn't make me think of that song.
No,
Didn't it?
me either.
But it did make me think of the Rubber Bandits' Dad's Best Friend. You heard that track?
No.
It's a dark little track. Your dad's best friend. Your dad's best friend. I'm taking him to Amsterdam on a weekend. He never had a stag. He never had a stag. That place goes some dark. In fact, I think, Drum, years and years ago, you and a couple of other people were around my house.
Yes.
And we maybe had a few drinks. And,
Yes.
and I played that, and I think 3 of you went, "Oh no, bad vibes."
Scott, turn it off.
I think that's what happened, because it gets more like unhinged as the video goes on. He starts getting quite really creepy. Like
we weren't quite there yet.
Nah. To be honest, neither am I really.
Well, speaking of getting unhinged and dark, let's pick up with the Danger Club, where we left them off with the parties still not united, despite Scott's best efforts of we go and look at a thing for us. We find out where they've went without knowing. The thing you DM on the show, you DM a show for a little while, and you just when the party is split, it just starts to make you feel itchy.
Yeah,
Also,
You just need to get everyone back together.
And also, can I just wow, this town has a thriving market of paper, doesn't it? My God, there are leaflets through doors, there are posters on walls, there are bills, it's just everyone's paper. It's amazing.
James,
Parchment town.
You can fly.
If
You can fly, and your biggest issue is with paper in a fantasy world.
No, it's not an issue. It's just like, I don't think we've ever been anywhere where paper's been used. And like in 2 episodes, everyone was just handing out paper, writing on paper, posters on
but
paper,
listen.
billboards.
If you follow the money, right? MZ's family were loggers, right? So they're into cutting down trees,
Never
man.
specified what kind of logger. We thought they just wrote things down for like a small audience. That kind of
Right. Well, you got it wrong, baby.
Well, it would have made more sense because we've got paper everywhere, so they're writing things down.
They sell the trees, they make the paper.
Oh my God, they're meta.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a fight with someone who's a rival family. Hey?
Who makes, I don't know, more paper?
Yeah.
It's a quality bit, guys.
Sell it to Netflix.
Take it to Edinburgh.
But then if they were Tengu, one of them could be called Mark Pluckerberg.
Boom.
Worried about that one.
Yes, there is a lot of paper in Magnimar, it turns out. It's a big paper town. So you've seen that there is a poster for the Umbra Carnival performing at the Rose and Rake Theatre. But
theatre.
Already on their way to the Rose and Rake Theatre are Shania and Folton with your... do you remember the name of your guide?
Yeah, Daffy Duck.
Daffy
Daphne Duck.
Daphne Duck.
Daphne Duck. I
Daphne
feel
Duck.
like that might even... Was there a Daphne Duck? That's so close that it makes me think that there might have been.
Could have been.
yeah, I
it might
think
have been
there
a
was.
Daffy
There
Duck.
was a
Yeah.
Daisy.
That's it.
Daisy Duck was Donald's
not Daphne.
dudette. I was looking for another D word.
Donald's dudette.
But I mean, your dude can be a boy or a girl, right?
D works.
Oh, yeah. Or whatever.
The D
Was
works.
it there, but
A D
wasn't
can
D.
A D can be anything you like.
there was Daffy Duck as well, wasn't there?
The D works.
Daphne
His
is
Welsh cousin.
Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck. No,
I don't wear it. I wear a towel around my bottom half as well.
Who was the one?
Daphne Duck is apparently
Succotash.
We were almost
Donald
in the
Duck's
episode then. But
paternal aunt. So there you go.
Well, there you go.
What's it-
Chris, thank you for that. I think that means we're part of the MCU now. I think that's how it all connects.
There's a lot of questions about that family as well because they can all talk apart from Donald, who's just sort of like, and everyone
Yeah.
else used to talk, and it's like, what happened to him? Is he the duck in the walls or something like that? And he managed to get out one day. Oh my god!
Wow, she's a looker.
She's terrifying.
Your dad's best friend. Your dad's best friend.
Yeah.
It's Daphne Duck.
Wow, those eyes really stare into you, don't they?
Guys, Changelings, you need to look up a picture of Daphne Duck. Maybe we should put
Or
it up.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we
or
print
don't
it on
and
some?
sleep,
We'll
like,
print it on some
ever
paper.
again.
Put it next
We'll
to
put
the
it on a
Pope.
billboard. Yeah, put
Put it up on some parchment.
Stick it up next to the Pope. Just this whole wall behind me is just going to become this weird wall of cursed things.
Including the lycanthropope.
Lycanthropope.
In there.
You're definitely trying to make lycanthropope
Elon
happen,
Musk.
aren't you? It's going to happen.
it's going
gonna
up
get
there. Zuckerberg.
So,
God.
the
All these people that can't tweet us anymore. Stick
Yeah.
them on our wall of shame.
that's our new thing. We don't say tweet us anymore. We're going to stop the podcast and put a picture of them on the wall every time.
You're going on the wall.
Exus.
on the wall and to the wall with Shania and Folton. So you are walking through the town. It's a 2-hour fucking walk. They take Daphne
And we have to waddle the whole way,
you waddle-
right?
I mean, you absolutely don't have to, but Shania has said so.
Oh, Shania is
so therefore you
enjoying.
have to.
Both Ross and Drum are waddling in their seats, by the way. That happened last episode. It's happening in this one. They're just waddling in their seats. It's so
I
funny.
like it. It feels nice. I feel like I'm sort of, strengthening my butt. Too.
Yeah.
So what brings you two to the fine city of Magnimar?
We're here for a wedding.
Yeah, that's right. As old friend of ours getting married, we have not seen her for such a long time.
Oh, where didn't you say? I'm waddling as well now, Dangerlings. It's all it's happening. Oh, how splendid.
Aye. And then maybe, see the sights. Apparently, Bubba's family's from Magnimar as well.
She doesn't know who Bobby is.
Huh?
I don't know
Wait,
who
were
that
you
is.
talking to me?
No, I'm just saying
Oh.
to you.
Well, who's Bubba?
He's our friend. He's a bird.
No,
But not a
hey,
bird.
he would not be so pleased if you said such things.
He's a not bird. Bird.
The duck people all look at you.
No, he's not a bird. He is a person.
So how long have you... Oh, no, you've already told us that. Fuck. My small talk. I'm not the best at small talks, okay?
I think you've engineered a 2-hour walk with someone you've made it really awkward with in the first 5 minutes. Just
What's your names of your children?
She bangs the table. I love my children. This is... How many did I say there were? I can't
10.
Jesus Christ.
Quick, get a name generator. Quick.
yeah.
This is... Trying not to infringe on... I think of anything that isn't Dewey, Huey or Louie. Jesus Christ.
I mean, they're going to have to be in there. Just take those off the list and then
Okay.
carry on. Then you've only got 7
Okay,
left.
this is Donovan. This is Dempsey. This is Darcy. This is douchebag.
Well, you really run out of names, didn't you, by the end?
Oh, it's only our 4th. This is Duchovny.
I was thinking Duchovny, yeah. Literally the only other thing I can think of where it's like, do.
This is Donatello. This is Donatella. This is Danny, and this is Danny. They're named after Danny Dyer and his daughter Danny Dyer. And this is Don't You Forget About Me. These are my children. Please never ask me their names again.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you forget about. But that's the last ones that was born.
Yeah, that's the last one. He's the runt of the litter. He's the bottom half of a duck and the bottom half of a human.
It's
just a pair of legs.
But don't worry.
Sure won't
we
forget
cannot
about
cross-
him.
That's why you're trying to forget about it. Yeah.
Is there any posters?
And do you two have any children?
No, we used to have a sort of a little flesh pop things that we looked at.
Oh yeah, Jam.
Jam, but he's gone now.
But I
can't remember what happened.
He seduced my wife.
Looking at me like something.
He tried to seduce your wife? She looks at Shania shocked.
That's not me.
No, we're just friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But we historically we hate each other.
But not personally. No, just my type of people. Oh, forget this.
My
bullshit.
people hate her people.
How far is it now?
Just another hour and 40 minutes.
Fuck's sake.
I'm just going to gloss over the fact that Drum said Shania didn't have any children. Fucking hell.
In it, whole season.
I tell you what, this is why it should
She
always be
has
about Ross.
Blocked it from her mind.
Fucking Caragol still thinks he's on a sun quest. At some point he's going to find your child.
Shania's going to be
I
like,
think
who?
Who?
I don't have any children.
My child. Caragol's like surrounded by the bodies of dead drow. Like, I will find what?
I forgot about him. Oh, let's go.
Oh, don't you forget about me, apparently.
That's how long it's been since I played. I've forgotten the main.
You've forgotten
the main thing that runs through her veins. I'm sorry.
That's right.
That's fine. I forgive you.
Okay. I didn't realize I was talking to you. Shit, I thought it. Fuck. Who was I? Who am I? Where am I? What happening? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Where the fuck are we? What the fuck is that? She's born yesterday.
I see. So are you just... so this a friend of yours that is getting married?
Yeah, sort of, old...
So it's based the Umbra Carnival that theatre show is based on.
Oh yes, that I'm inexplicably very invested in taking you to.
Is based on the time where we first met the lady in question.
It's not they are the carnival, right?
No, it's based.
It's not a play based on the carnival.
Yeah, it's a theatre show based on the carnival.
No, they're just doing the carnival in a theatre.
No,
surely no. But hold on, hold on a minute. Where's the poster? Are there any? She goes to look for a poster.
It's just they have a fly poster the entire. It's not on every street. You do still have the poster with you.
I mean, that's what happens when you fly a stuff.
It's
You've been to Edinburgh.
Every lamppost is just covered in Umbra Carnival posters. 2-hour radius around the venue. And so she leads you down the street, through off the docks, through kind of an industrial district where there's a real strong smell of tar and there's lots of ships being fixed and lots of chimneys belching out smoke. This is where they do a lot of the industry, kind of heavy industry, just outside of the city. And you follow that over another bridge into a smaller settlement on the other side. And after 2 awkward hours. As you walk along, don't you forget about me just kind of cartwheeling along behind you. He's all legs. You see a small theatre tucked away amongst a group of houses. The houses here are sort of smaller but neat. It's not kind of a rundown. It looks nicer than the docks, but probably would be because it's away from the docks.
And when we look up on the thing, is it like Umbra Carnival, the play, written by... is that what it is? Is it... How meta is this get? Like, is it based on the experience that we had? Yeah. Is it a play? It doesn't even... Like, the Umbra Carnival...
Well, like Rogers the musical.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not sure that's going to fit on the boards, Drummond.
But you said it's a small theatre.
It's a small theatre,
and the
yeah.
entire carnival's in there.
If you picture like the Globe, it's like that kind of a little round theatre nestled amongst some of the houses.
So the acts come on. Yeah, all right, yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Well, that's big
kind
enough
of-
to house a... Okay, fine.
Good,
Okay.
good. There we go.
I know what he means, though.
I'm midway speaking to her, and I'm like, and then my brother died, but I managed to avenge him by plucking the eyes out of
So
thumbs.
bored as a story. Fuck's sake.
I refuse to believe it would have taken Fulton 2 hours to get to the thumbing story with a stranger. As you approach, you see some colourful caravans parked up, and a familiar voice calls out from the door of the theatre as you arrive. You just hear, "Hey, fellas!" Meanwhile,
Yes.
Ah, the Punami.
Untotti.
we have Bubba, Caragor, and Velda. One boy, two uncles. Have you looked up the duration on Long Nose Form yet?
It lasts for like the whole day, as
The
long as you
whole-
want it to do.
the whole day?
If I drop it, then
Okay.
I have to be Bubba for the rest of the day.
Okay.
So it's once a day, but yeah.
So you can be a
'Cause it's a feat,
13-year-old
I can
boy
just-
for the...
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's this 13-year-old boy? And I love the fact that it specifically says you are the age that you are.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing I can do about that, which is great.
There's no change to it. Fantastic. So you have found these notes, and we left you off still in the Frosty Sloth, formerly the Big Boys, where you had dealt with some of the guards in a very un-Danger Club way of dealing with things, with talking and words, you seem to have managed to fool them for now, but you have been also given a quest to bring Bubba to justice. So,
Which, in a way, we kind of are. But through compassion.
I like it.
Character
Yeah.
shit. See, Ross?
So what are we going to do? Are we going to kill all the guards? Is that what we're going to? Should we get the guards together? Just kill them all?
Thought we were still looking over there at your mum holding the wanted poster.
Oh no, I lost attention. Do you know what I mean?
Didn't you?
Yeah. My attention is like really low at the moment.
Caragor just
do you know what I
knocks the ice cream out of his hands. Enough of that. Sugar's
mean?
ruining your brain.
Ding, ding, ding.
he said every time he's brought you a round of drinks, he's brought Bubba an ice cream.
I've had like 5 Sundays.
Ice cream. Bubba's full of sugar and has brain freeze, and the two of you are kind of half cut.
Brain freeze.
Does he? Because he's not used to it. Like when you bring, as a human, if you give him an ice cream, does he like just throw his head back? And he's like,
yeah, exactly the same. Like he tries to eat it like he's got a beak.
So yeah, you've sort of seen Bubba's mother looking at that poster and then gone back in the house. Like it's not like directly opposite. It's a big old street. It's a little way down. So she won't have noticed you. But yeah, you've just seen her do that.
Did your folks know that Gillip had a job here? Because it's
We didn't. We walked in, didn't we? And she was
it's just
there.
across the like it's. I could throw a stone at your mum's house.
Well, I mean, you'd have to throw quite far.
I can. Do you
Throw-
think that I
well,
can't?
yeah,
Do you think
no,
just because I nearly lost the fight to Folton that I can't throw a stone really far?
Is it because you're quite
Don't
small
make me
for
get my
half a-
leopard print thing out, okay?
Throw the stone.
I'm not going to throw a stone at your parents'
I'll
house
pick,
in
no,
case I
no,
damage
no,
it.
not in a house. Look, yeah, I'll pick up a stone. Throw this. Let me see how far you can throw.
All right, fine. Caragor tries to yeet a stone as hard as he possibly can out of the door of the pub.
Give me an athletics check to hurl a stone across the road.
22.
A 22. The stone sails effortlessly across the road and hits a goblin on the head on the other side. The goblin kind of totters around and then falls face down on the floor. You all just stand awkwardly for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then the goblin gets back up and shakes his head, and you all just breathe a little sigh of relief.
That was quite far, to be honest.
There was a time when I'd utter a prayer to Gorham being like, thank you for doing that, and I bless, and now I'm like, shit, should I get a priest? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, I shouldn't have done that.
So
Fucking
should we
hell.
kill all the guards? Before they find me, should we kill them?
All
Is that
the
what
guards in the city.
Declare war on Magnimar.
Yeah,
It's an option. I'm just saying.
It's an option, but that sounds a lot like avoidance to me.
What, you saying I should turn myself in?
And doesn't avoid. Big boys, they don't avoid. And Caragor points up to where the old sign used to be.
It was just the name of a pub.
But it's useful for me to point out now because it has poignancy to what I'm saying.
Yes. It was the spirit of this community. It's heart.
Thanks, uncles.
Big
what
boy.
shall I do then? What are we going to do? Because I
don't
can't
know.
turn myself in.
Oh,
Can I
now
really?
we's a big word. What is us going to do?
You lot are being very funny about this.
Do you know what? I'm
adventure,
actually
aren't you?
taking it quite
I mean,
seriously. This
yeah.
is quite interesting. I've never been an uncle.
That was out of character, but
We're still holding each other's hands.
they are holding hands.
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
It's odd. It's odd. I feel a distinct responsibility for it now.
Wait, hang on. So what's
What's going on?
When I went to get a stone, and then I did all that with one hand, no lead up. So there was a 50% chance I could have just forgotten and just fucking fucking tossed the tengu.
Right, so as we walk down the street having this conversation, every few steps you're doing that swing thing you do with little kids, where you're just like
1,
swinging
2,
me up.
3,
Yeah.
wee. 1, 2, 3, wee.
But literally, I know we keep making jokes about it, but what are we going to do? Because like, this is quite a serious situation.
It is.
And you lot are making fucking jokes all the fucking time.
Now, see, that sort of attitude, young man, is what we need to talk about because you've got into scrapes obviously when you were younger.
Oh my God, Velda,
And Uncle Velda, thank you very much. And now, of course, you got a bit funny about the shards as well.
Can you please,
talking back to
Velda?
Oh yeah, the
Velda,
shards.
Yeah, the
can
shards.
we please have a real conversation?
We are having a real conversation.
No,
Only
you're talking to me
listening.
like you're talking to me like a child, and
have
you
to
know
go-
I'm not a child.
Do you have
You
to
know
go-
I'm just doing this to hide the fact that I'm.
Do I know you're not a
Misplace the
child?
shards.
Oh, what?
Bubba walks off.
Oh,
Bubba walks off.
Where's he going now? Caragor absentmindedly just checks his.
he
pack
gets this
for
from
shards.
you, you know.
So you search through. You find out that one of your shards is missing, Caragor. How many did Caragor have?
I think I had 3.
Nah, yeah,
Nice.
you had one. You gave Shania one when we went back to the airship. So now Shania's got 2. That you did say this in the episode. You've got 1 and Velda's got 1, but your 1 is gone.
I had it written on my fucking sheet before it got disintegrated.
If I'm right about that, I remember editing the episode and thinking that.
I would.
Okay.
I would look very carefully at Colin about the theft of that sheet now. See, now that the evidence of shards has been destroyed along with them, suddenly we have a new suspect. So one of the shards is missing.
Yeah, one of the shards is missing. Out of
Your
the-
shard
yeah.
is missing.
Velda.
Yes.
Velda, there's a shard missing from your bag.
Not again. Well, look, it's either going to be Folton or... And Velda gesticulates towards Bubba with his head.
Bubba's gone.
The little
Well,
boy.
yeah, I know, but
walking
he's
up
I
through
can see imagine you're storming off, but he's still gone. But the thing is, Folton, I mean, he seemed to snap out of it.
Also, Bubba has just run off.
He's acting very strangely, and to be honest, I am worried about him. I've been worried about him. I thought maybe, and then with the uncle thing, it just went into my head. But he's just, I know he was such a nice, impulsive young Tengu, and now he's very aggy, isn't he? He gets eggy.
Dan, this place I'm led to believe, because of the run up and being able to see Bubba's mum from a distance, and also being able to see that goblin from a distance, that there is a long straight road.
It's a big old street you're walking down.
Perfect.
It's busy enough that if Bubba wants to, he can quickly, and he's quite small, so he
is quite small.
He can get lost in the crowd, but also you do see people.
I am a
You're
ranger.
You're pretty good at tracking.
And I did recently buy several grappling arrows.
Oh, hello.
I'd like to hunt prey on Bubba. No, wait, because that means damage, not hit. I don't need to do any damage. Don't hunt prey Bubba. Can I still see Bubba?
You can still see Bubba in the distance. I think hunt prey gives you a bonus to tracking as well.
Fuck. Okay, I hunt prey Bubba. And then the grappling arrow doesn't do any damage. Do you know what's funny about it? I'll tell you after I do it. I'll tell you after I do it.
It kills him.
Yeah, right.
I've got the crit cards just sitting right here.
Just gonna see how this goes.
Imagine if this is-
Velda, if this is the wrong thing to do, stop me in 5.
No, it's all right. And then some magic crackles around his hand. It's like, no, it's cool. I got you, bro.
Okay, this is fine. It's not gonna hurt him. 2.
I have full confidence.
What do I roll anything against
No,
that?
don't worry. I mean, unless your AC is fucking 19,
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's fine.
then you're fine. That goblin, however,
He's dead.
not dead, it's a grappling arrow.
a large knoll, Bubba, steps out towards you and goes, "Hello, boy." Wandering the streets alone, are we? Are you lost?
Oh, I thought an arrow was going to hit him. I thought that was what was grappling arrow was just going, oh!
This is your Fagin moment, man.
Fuck off.
Now, boy, and then an arrow hits him. It's in the face. Caragor, you kind of pull out the crowd.
I've got him. I've got him. God, he's put on a lot of weight in that human form. Oh,
a big gnoll gets dragged out of the crowd.
Oh, well.
And do you know what? We saw it was a gnoll from about 10 feet away as well, but we still carried on dragging. What do you want?
Who dragged me along?
Me, sorry.
I was trying to help that boy. There's a lost boy out in the street all alone.
Bubba's still wandering off, so yeah, he's still going.
Okay, which way did he go?
He points off down the street.
Thank you. Garagor takes grappling arrow off him and just punches him square in the face.
Right,
off we go.
Yeah, all right. Sorry about that.
He leaves a gnoll lying in the street.
Well, it's a friendly city, isn't it? So,
Yep.
You assumed so much about that gnoll.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you continue pursuing. I guess if you're Bubba, what is your intention here?
I don't want to be around these people.
Okay, give me a stealth check if you want to try and lose them, because you know that Caragor can follow you. Caragor, give me a tracking check, so a survival check to try and track him, plus any bonuses you get for your hunt prey.
Fucking hell. I might have to purge the dice, you know.
Oh no! They've not been kind today.
It's like a 17 without any bonuses.
22.
Oh, that 17 without the bonuses for the hunt prey.
So yeah, what did I say? 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 19 with the bonuses.
19. You lose
Bubba's
Bubba's trail amongst the crowd, and soon you find yourself just kind of standing. You do go up and down the street a couple of times, and soon, the two uncles are found nephewless.
I message Bubba.
Okay.
And obviously he could be accessed 120-foot range, as we've joked many times.
Yep.
Bubba, please come back. Look, we can talk this through. We've just got your own sort of safety and well-being at heart.
I will leave it to Bubba to decide whether you're hiding close or whether you just bolted.
Well, you shouldn't have just kept making fucking jokes then, should you?
He thinks we're making jokes. I don't think we're making jokes.
No, I think we'd stop. We did that in the previous episode.
We did that in the previous episode.
Then we weren't making jokes.
He's being very this is the sensitivity I'm talking about. Like,
Well,
he's very abrasive.
If he's susceptible to the shard, then this might be a thing. I don't know. I can't tell if it's the real Bubba or not. Also, he's not the real Bubba, technically, because he's long-nosed human form.
It's surrounded to Bubba-rack. Yeah.
Long-nosed human form teenagers.
Yes.
Bloody handful.
Yeah. If you think of all we've done, all we've done for him over the years,
Well, listen,
clothed
look-
him and fed him,
Yeah, and, you know, and
all that ice cream.
gave him his first cigarette.
Yep.
Anyway.
Frozen shots. Actually, we're terrible uncles.
Yeah. I don't even know what a cigarette is. I think I got it from a vending machine. Anyway, look, listen. This is his city. If he wants to get lost in it, I can't. You know, do you know what I mean? So,
Well, look, he knows we're going to the Bumbra Carnival, so we could go
the Bumbra Carnival.
The Bumbra Carnival.
That,
yes.
my friend, is a very different kind of carnival.
For the Punani Notti. So yeah, let's go there.
Let's go there.
Because I'm not going back to his mum's house. No.
Do you reckon Shania and Folton will be there, or do you reckon they'll be at the ship? Could you message them?
I could try if they're within 120 feet.
Come on, Velda. Just say yes one time.
Yes.
Yay.
And I message, are you close to Folton and Bubba? Folton and Shania.
Hello?
Who the fuck's this?
It's Folton.
Oh, you sound different.
Yes. What am I close to what?
Well, are you close to the Umbra? Are you coming to the Umbra Carnival?
What's the Umbra Carnival?
Wait, come on, to the Umbra Carnival.
Oh.
Look, I haven't got time to explain to you, so I'll see you at the Umbra Carnival. Just head there now with Shania. Oh, all right. Bye.
All right.
Are they going?
Good. Yes, I spoke to Folton. He was around here. He's going to head straight to the Umbra Carnival.
Oh, perfect.
I know.
That all wraps up actually quite nicely.
Yes, splendid. Well, let's leave Bubba to his sulking, and he'll come round. He'll get cold and hungry, and then he'll come crawling back. Oh no, wait, he's got a fortune in gold. Oh well, I'm sure he'll come to his senses. I've got faith. He's just a bit angry.
Yeah, it's got the shard as well.
I mean, he might have the shard. We need to speak.
You don't know if
Are
he's
you
got
up
the
for
shard.
fighting Fulton?
You don't
Find
know
out
that
if
for a fact.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
I am operating under. Well, Caragor is operating under.
Well, I tell you, we'll speak to Fulton when we get there and see if he's got it. You up for another fight? Little fisticuff? Yep.
Physically, probably.
Yes.
Emotionally, no.
No. Yes.
No.
Oh.
With my stealth, would I have been able to sort of duck behind or on top of like a food like stand and be watching them just from afar?
So that first one was to just kind of lose them in the crowd. I will want another stealth check if you want to kind of creep up on them. Do you want to be close enough to listen in on what they're saying?
No, not at all. I just want to be afar and sort of like see them from down the street.
Okay.
Sort of thing. Almost like when they were looking for me, I watched them walk past. I was going to say it, but there was they wanted to talk.
Yeah,
so
I think that's fair. You saw
okay?
them walk past you and walk off. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can sort of see them down the street. If that
you
makes
sort of
sense.
seen that they walked off. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, cool.
So
That's just what I want to do. I just want to keep sight of them.
When
Yeah.
you see me walking down.
Are they still within message range? They're not 120 feet away
just
yet?
about in message range. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to do it just yet.
Okay.
But,
If you want to like stalk them through the streets, we'll be doing some more rolls. But if you're just just to watch them go by, that's I'm happy to put that in as part of that first roll.
We've got the message equivalent of typing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get rich. Oh.
Can you find out if someone's left you on red if you're doing message? Find out they've got
ticks
it.
my
or they
mental
didn't reply. You just get 2 blue ticks back. So you
Because the funny thing, you see, you remember that fight with Fulton?
Yeah.
Well, it was also the drama of it. I think the airship thing and all this kind of stuff. But I forgot. I can actually make my spells non-lethal. So I could have blammed him with lightning and just knocked him out.
Felder.
Isn't that funny?
Felder. We've had a bit of troubling time lately.
Yes.
The Danger Club podcast, and you are the only one
Right.
within arm's reach of me. So what I'm going to do, for both my benefit and for yours, is I'm going to forget that you said those words to me.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yes.
And I'm going to go scream into a nearest bin. And then we're never going to mention anything about it ever again.
All right. That sounds good. Should I get you an ice cream while you're having ice cream?
Yes.
Yes.
And could you make it a non-lethal ice cream?
Yes, I will.
Thank you very much, Felder.
All right. Very good. Have a
Can I
nice
find
cream.
an
you go to a bin and scream into the bin. There's a 13-year-old boy with a long nose in the bin. This is the boy. Don't kill me!
Did you want sprinkles?
Yes, please.
Oh, it comes back with a couple of ice creams. It's so easy to get in this part of town.
Gosh.
just before they head off, after I see Caragor do that, I'm just going to message Caragor and just say, I don't know why your head was in the bin there, Caragor, but I thought you all were my friends, and this is a really serious situation, and it just feels like you don't fucking care. And I don't know if I'm even part of this club. And I can see you're just going to walk away, so you're not even looking for me anymore anyway, so that's that.
Why did you run away if you... Why would you have... If you wanted us to look... But you run away... It's quite confusing, mate. Listen, we've tried to help you by giving you advice on what you probably should do, but you not wanted to hear that. Literally.
No, you didn't. All you did was make jokes. Velda especially, just making silly fucking jokes about how I'm 13, I'm a child, and you know I'm not, and it's just stupid. Like, this is a really, really serious situation, and no one's out for me. No one's looking out for me at all. I don't know. That's it.
Well, I hope we've got Ed Johnson's character sheet kicking
Yeah, right,
around
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Bubba, have you got a shard?
Two ticks.
Because if there is a lie involved with that, then the words that you just said might be more serious than you think. And I put my phone off.
Do you take a finger away from your ear?
Yeah.
At which point Velda returns with the ice creams, and you.
Hey, right, you're looking.
Yeah, he just got in contact.
Oh, is he? He's going to meet us?
Oh, no, it's a bit bad.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he's not happy. He's not happy. He blames us. Yeah.
is it? I've heard. I haven't had many friends with children, but I've heard about teenagers. I think it'd be a bit difficult.
It might be a bit
Is this?
difficult.
Is it? Are we? Is this what we're having to?
I might be hyper-focusing because I've got past previous with this kind of issue, but I did ask him if he'd taken the shard, and he didn't say anything.
Did he blue tick you?
Think so. But then I blue ticked him back.
So he was. So well, that's good. That's what you need to do.
No, it doesn't feel mature.
Well, yes, but to be honest, I mean, so if he was complaining that we were sort of like, he'd probably said something like, "I was joking" or something like that. He's very sensitive. But I was trying to make light of it, but I was quite worried. But if he's gone silent about the shard, then it's almost certain he's got the shard.
I don't.
Otherwise, he would have said he didn't have the shard.
Yeah, I don't. I think I haven't lost faith in him that much. I think we go to the carnival also because this scene's gone on for a long time. And
Hold on a moment.
Drum and Ross are really
Hang on a
bored.
moment. Just hang on 1 second. I'd like to try something.
Oh.
I know what the shards feel like when you do detect magic and sense magic. I imagine they give off a fairly unique sort of signature. I would like to quietly, sort of out of sight, just down by side, try to detect magic to see if I can isolate that around me.
You
kind of thing.
detect magic.
Do you
There
want
is.
to try and roll something? or-
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. This is going right back to Master the Living God when you first found the shard. That there is a lingering trace of magic from them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stop using this dice tray. That is literally half and half because it's
God.
in this. It's all ruffled up. I'm really
It's a bit
gutted
of a
'cause it's
ruffly tray.
It's the purple
You got a
one
ruffly
as well.
tray.
I've got a ruffly tray.
Thanks, Stu Jackson.
Right.
for giving us that.
Yeah.
I should point out all the ones we've kept together haven't been ruffled. It's the one James has looked after himself.
I just like to
You've been
rub it.
ruffling
I
your tray.
like the feel of the velvet. Right, so that's
Stop rubbing your tray. Give us an Arcana
that
number.
is a pretty good roll. That is a 35. on
35.
Arcana
That
check.
is a very good roll. Okay. So yeah, there is a. You can feel the sort of lingering presence of magic around Caragor from where a shard has been on him, and you can feel that. You can feel not exactly a trail of it, but you can feel a sense of it getting stronger, and you get a kind of a sort of a direction across the street to some other where there's kind of a few shops, where there's a few kind of market stalls and things in a kind of a busier section of the street. You get a sense of that magic kind of off in that direction.
Caragor, now don't look in the direction, but over there, and he sort of indicates as subtle as he can.
Yeah.
Don't look where.
So no, behind you. No.
I'm not turning around.
All right, good. Yeah, just behind you. There's there's a couple of stalls. There's one with a little stripy awning, and there's one with a sort of sort of beigey sort of puce. Is that what kind of colour is it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's over there.
Puce.
Puce. And thank you, passerby. And he's hiding somewhere over there.
How do you know that?
Because I've detected the shard.
At what distance can you detect the shard?
Well, now what we're talking about is the distance of detect magic itself, and of course, I can do it as an instinctive thing, so I don't have it on my sheet. But I'd say it's quite a long range.
Great.
Yes,
Because I think what we do right now is we let him cool off because he's not in a great place. I don't think our presence would help him right now.
It's a 30-foot emanation. Actually, it's not as far as I thought.
Fucking hell, is it?
Yeah,
I hope
that's
there's
it.
no other magical beings looking for him right now.
Yes.
That'd be shit, wouldn't it? If the guard had like a mage or something. Oh no, because they'd have
They
to
would
look at
know
the
that
shard.
shard, yeah,
fair.
exactly.
All right, fine. So here's what we do: we leave him alone for now. Give him some space and time. He doesn't want to see us right now. That's
Right.
fair. Let's respect that. But
right.
that's good that you've got that because that means we can locate him wherever it is
Yes.
later on.
Yes.
Let's go to the carnival. I'm sure that Shania and Folton will have a very, very level-headed approach to this new problem that we have.
Yes,
Okay, you head to
to the circus.
You head to the carnival. You head down out of the Archway District, past the two great statues of wizards with their crossed staves over the entrance to the Grand Arch District, and back down towards the Docks District. Through the, you ask around a few directions from people who are half animals, and find out they're the best people with directions. They've got good direction sense, and you make your way through the industrial area, through all the shipbuilders, and into the that smaller neighborhood where you find the theater gathered up. You head inside. There's a Varisian at the door who just sort of. You think maybe you recognize him?
Is it Idris Elba?
It's not Idris Elba. No, you don't recognize exactly who it is.
I forgot about Idris Elba.
He nods and just kind of opens the door as if he's expecting you. And inside the theater, kind of like in the standing area of the pit. Like I say, it's a lot like the Globe. This one, so it's got seating all around it. It's got the stage at the end, and it's got a big standing area in the center. And you can see there are various circus props and things stood up. But sat around it, thrown around it, there are a load of cushions and some chairs. And sitting in the area around it are Folton and Shania, along with a few familiar faces. Around them are Travis, Almara Dellison, the mistress of the carnival, the one who ran the carnival, and Venlock the Scourge, who, because of, unfortunately, his increased fame and cost, is no longer played by Idris Elba. He's now played by Kathy Burke. Idris Elba, Venlock calls out to you guys, all right, you wankers.
Hey! Look at this. God, good to see you guys.
It's old friends. Yes. We have been sitting around and laughing like old friends.
I was telling them about the famine.
Oh, that's nice.
No.
God, I'm so bored of that story. God.
Hell.
So many times the thumbing. Veld would like to go and
Daphne?
hug and shake hands and generally sort of like... Because
You
he
go.
obviously knew them all from before the Danger Club. So he's like, oh, good to see you guys. Oh, how's it going?
Goes well back.
Hello, Travis. How are you?
Hey, Caragor, how you doing? It's good to-
all right.
So they're doing a play on the sequence that happened back in the day of the Umbra Carnival here in the theatre.
Crazy. I can't believe. So now you are all like actors and stuff as well, and you wrote this, mistress.
Can't believe they do that, actually, because a lot of that story involves quite a lot of bad press for the Umbra Carnival, which is odd that they promote it in such a way.
Yes, it is. We have rewritten it in some ways.
Okay. So
Okay.
this is
Right.
like you have. It's like better promos for you. Then it's some. But how would you say the words like for good promos?
Propaganda.
Yeah.
That's
the words. Yeah, Umbra propaganda.
When's the opening night?
We've already been performing for about a week now.
I can't wait. Can we see it tonight?
We had to pay to be in the city. I suppose we could.
Yeah, front row.
Yes, the front row is actually a lot cheap. Is actually some of the cheapest tickets in the house.
Oh,
So next week you'll get a crink in your neck.
Hey, where's Bubba?
Bubba?
Yeah.
Well, let's tell you two about that a little bit away from the carnival, fellas.
Sorry, it's nice to see you, but we're just going to have a wee chat.
We'll be back for more japes and memories and laughter and to see the show. Yeah.
Sure, fellas. Where are you staying?
We are staying in the...
I don't know.
Frosty
Sloth.
Frosty Sloth.
As was the big boys.
Yeah, it was the big boys back in the day.
The Frosty... I know it, yeah, in the Grand Arch District.
We have not been there yet, but sounds nice.
Yeah.
I like Frost. I like big boys.
We'll go for Slippery Rice one time, Trav.
Yeah, we're staying here for a month, so...
Oh, wait.
Well, we had to get. You could only get like a month or a day. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I need to have
really
a rant
stupid.
about some shit.
Okay, wait, but before you do that...
Are you coming to the party?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, yes, of course.
What party?
Tonight, the party at the Vanderail Manor.
Yes.
It's the engagement party for...
Shit's engagement party!
They never had an engagement... Iker and Hadley never had an engagement party, so the Vanderail family are throwing one at the manor for them, and then the wedding is next week. It's a chance for all the families to meet each other before the wedding.
Shit, yeah,
That's
people
nice.
be there.
Did they ever have a stag?
No,
He never had a stag. Never had a stag.
What's the sort of dress wear for this party?
Oh, it's the Alabaster district, so it's going to be real fancy. You're going to need to.
Oh shit!
You're
You
gonna
need
have
to get suits and dresses and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we will get the suit and booty in time. Okay, sounds great.
Anyway,
I'm very excited about this. It's going to be great.
We'll catch you later.
Yeah, sure, fellas. Hey, if you want to meet at the entrance to the Alabaster district just after sundown, we'll be heading up there. We can show you the
So
way.
is the show first, then the party's after the show?
We were going to do the show. Well, I mean, obviously, none of us are in the show tonight. We've just got the understudies doing it.
That's convenient.
I don't know if I want
to. When you're in it.
Yeah, I want to
realise you're an actor.
It's a swing night tonight.
God, good, great, good.
I think I'd prefer to see it, when the main cast are
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
the exact mobile blow of how we do it, isn't that? You know.
One of the guards who you've never met next to you is like, oh, fine.
Yeah, right.
Is he still getting paid?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good, fine. That's
It's just
all right.
it's kind of their night, and it's
fair enough.
Some people they're actually a lot of the time they actually know the lines better than we do. It's
It's because they're young and hungry. Listen, all right, you two. Hello. Fulton, I've got to ask you something quite serious.
Aye?
I want to look you in the eye when I ask you this.
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Fulton.
I am.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
Fulton, I can see you not look into the eye of the Caragor.
That is, you're looking at my nipple. That is disconcerting. Have you taken the shard back from me?
How dare you?
Sorry, I've got to ask, but I do have to ask.
After all we've been through, where I beat
gently
you.
puts a hand on his shoulder, on Fulton's shoulder, just to be sure.
Look, if you don't trust me here, he rips off his pack and just throws it at
Oh no, is it the handy haversack? Does like a universe come out of it?
Loads of room to sweat in.
Meat, cheese, like
There. Look in it if you want.
No, Fulton, I want you to look in it for me.
Fine. He starts ripping all the stuff out. There's like a...
You can search for whatever you want. If it was,
No, this is my pack. And he just empties all the contents. There's like bits of moldy cheese, like bits of meat. There's like some broken crowns in there and stuff. But there's nothing in there.
Broken crown. More than one broken crown. Okay, this is definitely your pack, and it's not shard in there.
Fulton, what an incredible smell has come out of that. What is...
Oh, God!
Oh, God. So I was just the
They're
understudy.
going to have to cancel the show.
I'm really sorry I had to do that.
I know what they can do. Why?
No.
What's happened?
I hope you will transfer that anger to a different source, because if you haven't got it, that means Bubba must have taken it from me.
Oh, no.
Shit, this is what you were saying before.
Yes.
Aye.
This on the ship for...
After I beat Carragher.
After you looked like you were slowly, eventually, maybe, perhaps going to win the fight.
And Velda didn't do any
Caragor find the
damage
nearest
to
bin.
me.
Caragor find the nearest bin.
I did. That's that. Now we're not going to mention this because you
why are
don't.
all these people living in bins? Bless them.
I did. Yeah. There's the bin
one of the
people. The bin
things.
people at Magnimar. Yes, the thing is, I did do non-lethal damage. But
Anyway,
I realised I could literally.
Bubba has run off.
Never gonna mention that again.
What? Bubba's run off?
Yes,
Yes.
he's going through a bit of family trouble right now. So
Can you
What do
message
mean?
him?
What kind of family?
We did.
so.
He blue ticked Caragor.
What about now? Try again.
I don't know what the fuck
See
you're
if you
talking
can-
about. Just tell me straight.
I just fill everyone in. Oh no, you still don't know as a person, do you? Oh no, because you were there. Oh no, you weren't there last.
No.
Velda,
okay.
what are you doing? Why are you making jokes all the time?
I wasn't making jokes. I was trying to make light, but he's been acting very strange, and I think it might be.
He's
Okay,
wanted
but-
for school.
I think he needs us to be there for him. That's what I think.
I agree.
Does he need a bit of discipline?
No, I don't
What?
think that's
Not physical. I mean, like a sandbox. Like he's behaving very wildly at the moment.
He's not a child.
He's not.
Well, this is actually a very interesting conversation because Bubba keeps saying that he's not a child, but his go-to reversion for a safe place is to behave and appear as a child. And I think actually there's a metaphor there that he's not quite got, but I'm going to let him come to that in his own time.
Oh my
I think
God.
the worst thing there.
I was not ready for that.
Caragor's therapy, you know?
I think the best thing we can do for at least the next few hours is to leave him to it and not go looking for him. I think he knows.
Really? I am worried about him.
Shania, message him.
But
Message him.
I don't have the message thing.
What?
I don't have. That's not a thing I have.
I swear you used to do
Haven't you
that.
all got? Why haven't you all got message? It's magic.
I don't have.
What's wrong with
Look,
magic?
That's not
users?
how magic works.
Why isn't it how magic? Well, you can do anything you want.
Because I have very different kind of magic to the kind of magics that he has.
I've got message, says
Yeah,
Elder
he's
in
got-
Caragol's head. Yes.
Fulton goes outside.
Uncle
There is outside. There is a blonde male dwarf with a kind of a mohawk tied up. He's standing there with some flowers, looking around like he's waiting for somebody.
Hello?
Hello there.
What's your name?
My name's Folton.
What?
It's a very common name. And that's where we leave it for tonight.
Clan dagger comes out.
Oh, can we just do an addition? Can we just do an addition to that so we leave it?
Epilogue.
All right, so Bubba goes up to like a little urchin in the street.
Hello, sir.
Hello, listen. If I give you a gold piece, can you do something for me?
Yeah, of course I can.
What I want you to do- Yeah, right.
I'm 12.
Good for you. What I want you to do is just go into that police station over there, right?
Yeah.
Guard station, should I say, not police station. And just say there's two people called the Uncles. And they killed a couple of people down by Slippery Rice the other day. All right?
Yeah.
Go and do it. I'll give you a gold piece. In fact, take it now. And then Bubba disappears.
You got it, sir. He takes the coin, he looks back up, and you're gone. And he goes, the Uncles. And turns and walks into the guard station. And that is where we leave it for tonight.
Oh, Stephanie Muniz. The mighty Stephanie Muniz is our Dangerling of the Week. Thank you so much for your continued support of the Danger Club podcast. And if you want to support us in such a way and get your name read out, then go to www.patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast.